India's decision to restrict the funding of Greenpeace International and another international environmental organization following a government report claiming the protest of such groups could be knocking percentage points of the country's GDP growth has ruffled feathers. To know a clear picture on the issue, NNIS spoke with senior journalist Mani. Here is an NNIS exclusive report. While Ministry of Home Affairs has asked the Reserve Bank of India to delay money transfer from foreign donors to Greenpeace and Climate Work Foundation, Bharti Sinha, the communication director with Greenpeace, has openly spoken about maintaining transparency and ready to strike conversation with the Government of India on the pertaining issue. While the UPA government saw the clearances of the project run at snail pace, attempts by the NDA government to renew the NGOs to speed up the development process are being predicted. It will remain a big concern as clearances go through the double check by the centre and the state government.
We have to wait and see. It's not. It cannot be given in one sentence or two sentence answer. They are attempting actually. See, their main grouse is that the previous government, Manmohan Singh government, was not clearing so many projects because of the environmental issues. And now they say that there will be environmental clearances at super fast rate. But they must understand one thing, that there are the land, the issue of land, the subject of land is a state issue. So even if the Manmohan Singh Modi government wants to give clearances at a super fast rate, the state governments have to agree because the land is a state subject. So how they are going to achieve it is a $1 million question. I think we have to wait and watch, but they are attempting it. There is no doubt about it. Yes, you are right.
While speaking to NNIS, Mani spoke about the ban imposed by the UPA government on these social organizations and how it should be probed upon in the coming days.
See, I don't know the details, but the UPA targeting foreign funds to so many agencies is also not correct. My point is that when you have opened up your economy, when in this global world, when everything is opened up and when foreign capital can come to any part of our social life, even political parties are getting funds. Even the Delhi High Court has criticized the BJP and Congress of not furnishing the details, and these political parties are not subjecting their accounts to RTA scrutiny, because if they does it, they will be exposed of how much foreign funds they are getting it. So if the UPA government has done it in the past 2 years, that banning the foreign funds to certain NGOs, it should be probed upon. But I think that the NGOs also should subject themselves to a rigorous RTI query. That will clear their balance sheets, their credentials also.
Speaking on the effect the recent directive would have on the general NGOs in India, the senior journalist said,
I think so. This will definitely impact the NGO work, and this can be challenged also in the court. But what stand the courts will take, we cannot easily predict. If the government says that the governments move on stifling the NGO work on the ground that it affects the national interest, then the courts may not take a lenient view in favor of NGOs. So I think this is a boiling issue, and only time alone can tell. I think the next 1 or 2 years will be very crucial for the NGOs as far as the attitude of this government is concerned in this issue.
Powered by NNIS.